You know, as far as struggles though, that might have happened in school, bro. I really don't like Webster was easy as hell. Like they schooling, like I come from like even in Missouri, bro. Like I was a like accelerated reader, all that, like doing going crazy with stuff. So like when I moved here, I feel like the schooling was behind like crazy. Monroe, we was still on like math too. I'm like, what the fuck is math too? I
Yeah.
was in algebra in eighth grade. You know what I mean? So it was like we was set back a little bit. You feel me? So when I went to Webster, because I was in that system, they kind of set me back over there too. Because I remember they put me in like it wasn't like no bad classes or nothing, but they was like, every like basically there was a accelerated math and then regular math. We was in regular math until I got to like my junior year, and then I finally was like, hey man, like they boosted me on up because I was like, yeah, no, they ain't trying to be like I know what I'm doing. You know, I was in AP English, so like I'm in AP English, but I'm in regular math. Make it make sense, you know. But they did have tech classes out there, bro. So like I was able to do welding. I did welding. I tried football, but I played basketball for 4 years, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I did football for 1 year. I played my senior year. I wish I could have been in somebody's football because look how big I am, bro. I'm 6'4". Right now, in high school I was 6'4", 400, but I was playing ball, so it was a different. I was a
Yeah.
big dude. I'm a big dude now. I'm 6'4", 480. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
like, I mean, shit, bro. I can still move. I can still play ball today. Um, at 35.
What made you stop playing sports? Streets.
Man, bro. Man, I played my senior year. Like I told you, bro, it's a curse and a blessing at the same time. But still trying to chase that money, man. My mama told me get that diploma. I got that diploma. Man, I had to look. I had to, in Oklahoma, you get that. You can go to the college thing. You pretty much just for going to school here. They automatically give you at least the simple college stuff. So I could have went to college. You know what I'm saying? I had a couple of schools that was looking at me, but they hadn't put no push in because I only played 1 year. But I had played basketball, but I wasn't no star in basketball. I could rebound real good and stuff like that, but I wasn't. I played with Mud. That's where I met Mud. I met Mud in school.
Hmm.
My boy Big Mud, man. I met him in my junior year. We played ball together. Uh, I met a lot of people at Webster, bro, that I still kick it with to this day. You know, my boy Keetwan,
Yeah.
Tweezy. A lot of cats, bro. It's a lot of homies from the older homies from the West Side that I met out there. That I build good relationships with through school, and later on we became even better. You know what I'm saying, when we was adults. You feel me?
Yeah. I kind of want to jump back, into your childhood a little bit. Being born in Missouri, what I'm saying, what you moved to Tulsa at 13. How would you describe your roots? I'm saying, KC born and Tulsa raised.
Shoot, man. I mean, hey, I went to Northeast in Kansas City. Anybody that know Kansas City, if they know Northeast, then they know that's. But we went through metal detectors. We was doing it all, gang, all that. We was doing
Yeah.
all that. So it was live. You know what I'm saying? Fighting every day, doing the most. Uh, you know what I'm saying? Kansas City, bro. It's really more of when you growing up, you ain't just forced out there just to act ignorant. You know what I mean? You go through actual situations where people can see what you want to do. You feel me? So like, if you want to be on that, yeah, of course you can be on that. Or if you want to be whatever you want to be, really, bro. Like they ain't targeting kids to be ignorant. You feel me? Like yeah, once you grow up and that's what it is. Like I grew up on a decent side of town. My mom moved into the Spanish neighborhood, so it was like it was a good thing because we had a nice house, but a bad thing because I had to go through that every day, bro. I fought every day going home. My mom didn't even really know, but I told her one day, like, man, do you not know that we stay in the wrong hood? Like we black, we ain't supposed to be over here.
Yeah.
Spanish and black folks in Kansas City, they don't rock like that. I mean, they do, but they don't. Like we live together, but it's like a real war on the streets. You feel me?
Yeah.
So like I remember that, and then when we moved here, shit, it was way different. I was like, okay, like I seen that, you know what I'm saying? Like they had an issue. The issue here I seen was it wasn't even that the gangs, because a lot of people that's gang related, bro, is family. So it was more like, it was a lot of cliques, a lot of clicked up situations. And even if you from something, like it's still like avenues where like, you know what I'm saying, it's a who you know state for sure. Here,
Mm.
you know what I'm saying, if you know the right people, you can maneuver. You know what I'm saying? Because like a nigga that went a person, let me say not a nigga, let me take that off of there immediately. A person that wants to get some money, where I'm from in Kansas City, bro, it's like rules and regulations. You can't just come think you finna go over here and just set up shop and get money. In Oklahoma, I'm gonna say that you can definitely come here and get a bag. You feel me? But and I'm not talking street, but I'm just gonna speak on what it is. You feel me? It ain't nobody out here telling you that you can't get no money. But it is a lot of ways that you possibly could be in if you don't do the right things as far as know the right people. You
Don't
know what I'm saying?
disrespect.
It's
You
some,
can
it's
eat.
some,
Yeah, don't disrespect though.
I can't hear you.
I'm saying they can eat, but just don't come disrespectful.
Well, not even that. Like where I'm from, bro, the neighborhoods is more like let me just say, like, you know how like, okay, for instance, like you can't go over into a certain hood, bro, and think that you finna go over there and be over there eating and they ain't getting nothing out of it. You feel me? You're
Yeah.
gonna have a problem. And it's like that here too, in a sense. Back in the day it was. But like when I moved here in 03, 04. So like by then, a lot of people have been already to the penitentiary. There's a lot of people migrating out of the north side. So the north side was still smoking, though. Don't get it twisted. Because it was still like, it was cracking. But like I seen with my own eyes from what I visually seen as coming up as a kid, like I would watch and be like, you know, like you could see people, you know, doing their thing. And even when I started doing my thing, like I say, uh they'll welcome you here. You know what I'm saying, to get some money. And now they might have an alter ego in the back saying, "Hey, I'm gonna eventually get that dude." You know what I'm saying? Or maybe even like, you know, it might be the fact that you want to be the front runner. Everybody don't need to be that. You feel me? But
Mm-hmm.
like, you know what I'm saying? I just know that it was like way different from what I used to see. And I remember being like, dang, like I remember when like I said, when I started trying to give me some money, you know what I'm saying? That was the reason why I didn't go to college, because I was like, shoot, I went 3 years from 18 to 21 with no job. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people can't survive on the streets that long, bro, without no gig. You feel me?
Yeah.
So I think I had a job like a few months after I graduated. My mama put me on, you know, a couple of situations. I went through a little temp service, got my first couple of little checks, man, and it was over with. It was over with. And then right to the when it got right. But like I say, man, I don't push that type of energy to people. I tell people, if you're a hustler, you gotta hustle. I mean, you know, if that's the only resources that you can get your hands on, because Oklahoma is also one of the number one area for incarcerations. You feel me? They
Mm-hmm.
want to get you a number. They want to get you in the system here early. You know what I'm saying? So they can put
Mm-hmm.
the thumb on you. You know what I mean? And it's a lot of ways to get some money. But you know, even with being an entrepreneur, you have to be careful because you might not be doing nothing wrong, right? But then you might be uh, secretly associated with a person that's doing something wrong, and you might not even know what's up. But that person is fun. They might be not. Let me not say funneling your business, but they could be, you know, purchasing from you something. Let's just say that you sell cars, and this person bought 3 cars from you, and you're
Mm-hmm.
not gonna ask him where he got his money from. That's not your business. You feel me? I'm not asking a person on the street, hey, do you have a job? It's not my business.
No.
But like that's the problem. You know, when you got street smarts, let's just say 80% of the time, you know, if it's something that you know that you don't know. You know what I mean? Like you don't got to know, but you can know. And it's not a secret, but at the same time, it's like, you know, you got to kind of be like on point with it. You feel me? So like
Mm-hmm.
I can say that growing up, like I remember being like street smart even when I was young, you know what I'm saying? Like being a lookout, knowing what was going on. I feel like, hey, you know what I'm saying? If you see this, say something back, you know what I'm saying? I'm on the corner with it looking, you know what I mean? Even when I moved here, bro, I mingled with the older cats. I seen people that was, you know, getting a little bag. I'm soaking up game. I'm listening to what they doing. I ain't your runner. You know what I mean? But at the same time, like, you know what I'm saying? I'm willing to put in some work to get what I need. I ain't got no smut on my name. Ain't got no, you know what I'm saying? None of that. That's the real bad part of the streets. I feel like right now is it's a lot of cats running around with badness on their name. It's a lot of people that put people in situations for them to do that though. So I'm one of the people like, yeah, I'm anti-rap for sure. I don't mess with it, but at the same time, I'm also anti. I don't like people that take advantage of situations either. You feel me? If me and you in the car together, bro, let's just say me, you, and a homie riding. I got my smack on me. I'm licensed to carry. I'm not gonna put you in a situation to where you're gonna have to, you know, secure your freedom.
Mm-hmm.
And when I was younger, I was like that, bro. I wouldn't ride with people. If you rode in my car, as soon as you got in my car, I need to know what you got on you. If you got something on you, then it's a rule. You should already know that rule. You know what I'm saying? That's yours. This is mine. Now, we ain't gonna be dumb. We both going to go do something together. That's different. But
Yeah, yeah.
a lot of cats, you know what I'm saying? These little kids nowadays, I seen it happen so many times. They smoking in the car together, just kicking it, smoking some tree. One of them got a pistol in the bag. You know what I'm saying? They don't even know what's in there. They get pulled over 4 deep, smoking in the car. 4 of them got to go to jail. Why 4 people go to jail for
You
one
know,
gun?
that happened to me. It's not that, but as far as what you're saying, as far as like, it was another nigga left his shit in my car, and TPD jumped out on us in Comanche one year, and this nigga shit in my car. They had me in cuffs, took my keys out the car, and then went in the car and found the shit in the passenger side. You know what I mean? And that street called of silence. I ain't say shit, so you know what I mean. Nigga took the charge, took the little bullshit rap. It was what it was, but yeah, it's niggas like that.
And I could just that right there, bro. I'm gonna say this, like, it's different. Like, if I, when I used to hustle, anybody I ever hustle with, anybody that know me, anybody that really know KO, because CJ is my family name. If you ever hear somebody call me CJ, they probably know me from my family, or they know me, they really my family. CJ is a family name. But if they call me KO, they know they met me after school. If they call me Steven, they went to school with me. Simple as that. You ain't finna catch an older person. You know what I mean? You ain't finna catch somebody that don't, like, a person that don't really know me. They might call me Steven because they see me on Facebook as Steven. But a person that know me in the streets, they gonna call me KO. 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 You know what I'm saying? So, like, bro, that's one of the biggest things right there for me, bro. I hate that because, like, I I've lost so many younger brothers, younger homies. I've lost so many of them to the bull crap. And it's like, bro, like, I done also heard so many people put smut on people's names. And it's like, oh, whoop whoop whoop. Yeah, man, he telling. And I'm like, how you know he telling? You got paperwork? I mean, it's snitches out. It's snitches out here that don't. It's some snitches that you ain't gonna get no paperwork on. I mean, you got to know that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's like, where I'm from, snitches, you got to be doing something to incriminate. Like, it got to be a criminal situation to be called a snitch, bro. You got to be doing dirt together or be doing dirt. Like, a mother that's in her house, she's not a snitch.
A civilian.
An innocent kid isn't a snitch. So people kill me these days when they call it that broad a snitch. Like, how she a snitch? She told on such and such. Listen, she's not in the streets.
If she's not active,
she don't gotta live by the code. The code is for you. You know what I'm saying? That's one of our biggest problems. And I'm not saying, like, and I'm not okay with people telling. I'm gonna say that because where I'm from, it's a strict no shut up law. You feel me? But like I say, it's certain situations where I feel like people leave people in the telling on them. Like, why is we 4 deep in this car, bro? And you got a pistol on you, and you sitting up there watching these people put all of us in handcuffs. Why can't you be man enough to be like, hey, bro, that's my pistol?
Hey, keep it a bean, though.
Pride.
They telling on themselves, though. This generation with all the social media, you know what I mean? I saw a video on YouTube where it was 3 sisters, one of them was pregnant. They kicked this girl apartment in, broke her windows out, you know what I'm saying? Busted her apartment.
I just seen that.
You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all, and the girl recording, y'all all finna go to jail.
Yeah, no, I seen that. The girl recording went inside the spot too. I was like, why would you go in the house? Like, you was recording outside, you might have been all right, but you went in the crib. When you go in the crib, you automatically
you're
getting everything everybody else getting. And like you say, when people break out with fights, I just seen that little fight where the dude punched the dude, and like he ended up basically the dude punched the dude, and he ended up getting hurt because, I guess dude hit him in his head or something, and he fell and he died. But this man started it with him. And they talk about this man facing charges now. I just seen that like yesterday or today. I was like, what? I'm like, how is that possible? Like, how can you ever, how can that ever happen? That's crazy. Like, he struck this man. I'm talking about struck him. And like, how can you, like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know, bro. Like
That
I
would be
say,
so
once again,
yeah, but
we go back to this crazy terminology, because that's what I like to say. But my thing is like, if you if you really my partner, there's no way I'm allowing you to go down for something that I know you ain't done. You feel me?
mhm.
And then not only that, we just let's be honest, it costs real bread to fight situations like that. I'm talking about it ain't no $500. So if we broke and we young, straight out of high school, most of us probably ain't got $2,000 to fight with an attorney and all of that. So now you forcing a person that don't got it to take that public
Mhm.
defender route, or that even worse. You feel me? Like a person that you know really ain't street, you forcing him to have to get out there and do that, and then you wonder why he took his tail, or you wonder why now you done made the person that had a basketball career, you done turned him hard body because of that situation. You feel me? So like, it's just little stuff like that, man. It's definitely eye opening, man.
Let me go back. During your time at Webster, you know what I mean, you end up having ties with both the North and the West. You know what I mean?
Definitely.
What did that environment teach you?
That Tulsa was definitely Tulsa was super diverse. You know what I mean? Like a whole
Mm-hmm.
nother hood within a hood. You feel me? That type of term. Because growing up in Turley, you would think that the North Side was all we had, and then, like I say, going to school out west, I'm like, man, it's a whole different hood, and they got a hood out here too. A few hoods. You feel me? And then
Mm-hmm.
going around meeting people. A lot of people from the North be on the West, so like that really wasn't the issue as far as like not knowing nobody. I knew a lot of people, but it was really more of like I say, getting diverse into it and seeing the differences of like how people was living. The West Side is nicer, of course, as far as the houses, but then like I said, the community of people. The North is community thick. You feel me? How y'all
Mm-hmm.
doing? Those are 20. They got black and they got the ones over there, the gray ones. Yeah, bro. So just basically just moving in an operational situation and learning. And like I say, that street smarts will kick in when you're in a situation that you're not normally in. You will
Mm-hmm.
learn real fast so that you adapt if you got that in you.
All right, so when you look back, you know what I'm saying, KC roots, West Tulsa bound, and your time in Turley, you know what I'm saying, putting all that together. Who did that shape? I mean, how did that shape who you are today?
I'm gonna say that it allowed me to be open to different situationships. It allowed me to also have true friendships, bro. Because like my homies that I thought I had in Kansas City, you got to think when you go to school with people, you build relationship and ties with them, right?
Mm-hmm.
So like I remember like basically growing into I'm getting older. I done been to school with this person 2 or 3 times, and y'all have a nice day. Basically like man, I had a customer in here. My bad, bro. Let me get
Yeah.
this. Nah, so like basically growing up, I remember at one point, bro, when I had to be like, what I'm saying, like basically like what I'm saying, you like I say, you go every day, you mold into these people, you meet into these folks, and these are your people. So then
Mm-hmm.
boom, when you get switched up at 13, you got to think, bro, when you grow up, you get to like 5th grade, right? And that's like the 5th graders in elementary school, that's like the king of the crop, you feel me? And then
Mm-hmm.
boom, you go to 6th grade, and now you back at freshman level, damn near. You feel me? So like, I remember like that, having to adapt to that. Waiting until I was with the top people at the school, then boom, get shift down to 6th grade. So I went 6th grade to 8th grade with the same people. Then boom,
Mm-hmm.
I get moved to Oklahoma. Now I went to Oklahoma. I went to Monroe for 3 months, and I went to Webster for 4 years. So it's like all them different people, bro. I
Mm-hmm.
built relationships with. You feel me? And like, so
Mm-hmm.
one of my partners, bro, like he used to help me get to school. You know what I'm saying? My boy said, man. My boy said, look, man. He used to work at the gas station, man. My boy used to let me get that gas, pull up and you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Come and go. We used to kill him. He like, I'm up here tonight. Come fill up so you can get to school. I'm back. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
just a little stuff like that, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Kicking it with my peoples out there, man. That's what I say, bro. The West is really a niche situation. If you if you know if you know, then you know. It's like, anybody that's running around out there, they like it's like a pocket. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
And once you get induced into that situation, it's a lot of love out there. It's a lot of people that, they live and die for that situation too. Just like Turley, just like the North, period.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? I got some homies from the North that, man, they locked them low. They ain't not going. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? That's just what it is. And it ain't never been like with me, I ain't never been on no like, oh, this the best side. You know what I'm saying? Like never that, bro. I ain't one of them type people because I know the people that's behind that. You feel me? It's
Mm-hmm.
a lot of love in. It's a lot of love in there. It's a lot of love. Even with the South, I got some homies from the South Side. Them real reputable people. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it's different out there because it's small, but it's what I'm saying. And now, of course, the South Side is done ranged out. You got different hoods, but back in the day, you was only really gonna get some static from like 51st and Yale or 6-1. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Now the South they got people all over the South. You know what I'm saying? So I did stay on 31st and Mingo once too. They got a little pocket over there. You know what I'm saying? Like if you know, you know. So
Yeah.
they got it. They got it popping around there. Windsong and now they got what is the other ones? Meadows and yeah,
Yeah.
it was cracking.